What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're diving into Founders Brewing Company out of Grand Rapids. You guys know the infamous Founders. It is the Mortal Bloom Sinister Haze, and the only way you can get this beer is in the new Mortal Bloom variety pack. I didn't even know this was coming out. I've seen two different versions of the Mortal Bloom. There was an Imperial IPA. It was like an 8% Midwest IPA, and then there was the Mortal Bloom Hazy, and I can't remember what it was called, but it was basically just a New England style IPA, like 6.5% ballpark. So there's two new ones. This is the third one that I'll be reviewing for you guys. It's the, again, Sinister Haze, so you won't get it any other way besides that variety pack. I think it's like $18 for the variety pack or 12 pack. 6.5%. Seems like they're hugging that ABV range quite frequently as of late. We have a hazy IPA, peachy and citrusy. Okay, we'll see what this is about, guys. We got 60 IBUs, which is pretty good, actually, pretty up there. We have hazy IPA, contains no fruit juice. I don't see a can-on date on this one. That's weird. The other ones did. The other ones were all kind of brewed in like the beginning of January, so I'm going to assume that this one was as well. I'm not sure why there's no can-on date. The rest of them had it. Yeah, I mean, Founders is kind of mixing things up. They're doing different beers. They're doing different demand for different IPAs as of late. So I don't know what's going on with their schedule for beer releases, but it seems like they're going to this one as of late. Again, the Mortal Bloom series. So let's get this into a glass, see what it's about. Founders has become so large, it's almost like these are just like shelfie beers at this point. They're not like they're highly sought after, but you guys still seem to like them and want to see what I feel about them. So Mortal Bloom Sinister Haze looks like some sort of culmination of the last two, but that one was an Imperial IPA, like Imperial Thorn it was called. It wasn't hazy, it was just like a Midwest IPA, and I did like it, but this is again a little bit on the hazier end of the spectrum, but not a super viscous pour, not like an M43 or anything along those lines. Looks like a lighter version of one of those beers, but nonetheless still hazy. Let's get a nose. Yeah, I mean, genericness, right? I mean, there's citrus, there's slight stone fruit, tropical notes. It seems very generic to me. It's not like one thing or another. It's just a combination of all those things. Again, I feel like these beers are shelfie beers, right? They're not like super expensive, crazy hard to find. It's just Founders dropping mass volume into distribution. I don't know how far these will reach, but in Michigan you will find them. I mean, tangerine, a little bit of pithiness. It's not just juicy sweetness. There is some sweet malt in here. There's a little bit of that honey crackery thing. Peach, cantaloupe. In here you get a little bit of mango and apricot. But it's not like it's like double dry hopped or anything. It's not jumping out at me. But yeah, peachy, citrusy. Sure, I mean, I could say, fine, we'll say overripe peaches. We'll say overripe apricots and papayas. But there is still a little bit of, orange, clementine, a little bit of grapefruit. But it's middle of the road, right? It's not jumping out at me. I wouldn't be like, yeah, peach bomb, boom, they put peach on here first. I'm not getting just peach notes. It's just many different things. So Sinister Haze, cheers, guys, and cheers to Founders. Let's go. Smooth. I mean, it's slightly bitter on the back end. 60 IBUs flexing a little bit. Finish is quite dry, quite nice. It's a nice middle of the road New England style IPA or hazy beer. It's not really a New England style. They're just calling it hazy IPA. So there is a nice bit of balance here. It's not going to blow your socks off. It's not going to be the most bold New England style or hazy IPA that you're going to find on the market, but it's just a nice drinker, nice sipper at 6.5%. Lemon peel. Definitely orange, clementine, kind of skin and pith. I wouldn't say it's super juicy. There's a little bit of OJ in the mix here, just a little bit. And then there are kind of like cantaloupe notes, a little bit of overripe peach. But again, apricots, papayas, slightly tropical. But I'm not like so certain that this is peach juice in a glass. It's not that peachy, but I would say that was one of the notes I'm picking up on had I not known that there's peach or citrus in this beer, just going in blindly without looking at the can. I'd say, okay, there's a little bit of stone fruit, there's, you know, the peaches, there's a little bit of tropical notes. Again, it's got all of those things working for it. But actually super easy drinker. It's just middle of the road, guys. It's not going to wow you, not going to blow you away. It's, again, in my opinion, a shelfy beer. And I think just for the price, you're going to find it, again, 12 pack, like 18 bucks, whatever. This is good value, good pack. But in my humble opinion, it's not like it's the greatest hazy IPA you're going to find on the market. Nice dryness, nice bitterness, a little bit of pine resin on the back end to just kind of dry this little bit of juiciness out. It's a good beer. Not going to blow you away. I'm going to go with a 3.8 out of 5. It's just good. It's just good. Could be better. Good sipper at 6.5%. There it is, guys. Bloom Sinister Haze. Thank you so much for being here. If you're going to pour beer, pour Michigan beer.